Morning all, we're back. This is Ganesh from Cloud Complete and I've got Taz, and today we're going to talk about...
Today we're going to talk about email signatures, Ganesh. So email signatures are often the first and in some cases the only impression your customers and prospects will get of your business. Therefore, it's a great opportunity to create an excellent first impression, a positive image for the business, and also serves as a great marketing tool.
That's right, Taz, but getting email signatures right is a painful process for most companies out there.
And why do you say that, Ganesh?
Well, from my experience, like in my previous role, I faced many difficulties getting, the email signatures right for the company.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that story, because I'm sure some of our viewers out there could relate.
That's true. Sure. So in my previous role, Taz, I was managing a team of approximately 25 to 30 sales consultants, and having a consistent email signature, and you would agree with me on that, was very important for the company's image.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely want to have a consistent email signature where everyone in the company has the same look and feel to their signatures, so the same font, the same logo, the same size, the same website address.
That's right. I mean, you would think that was simple, but of course, when you're relying on others, it quickly becomes difficult. It was a twofold issue, in the sense, the first thing was getting the signature implemented on their mailboxes, and that took a lot of follow-ups from me. But the other problem was that there were a lot of typos, inconsistencies across the signatures, minor errors, and that really and that took up some more of my time because I had to follow up to get that rectified.
Right. So when you've got someone new coming on board, they need to set up their email signature so it fits it, so it matches the company branding. Right. So how would that process work? You would send them an email with a copy of the signature?
Yeah, so I would send them an email with the signature asking them to copy it, and they had to set it up, and sometimes they didn't know how to do that.
Right.
So I had to go and, start from scratch.
Right. So you literally go to their desk, open up Outlook, show them how to...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a big waste of time, particularly when you've got 20... How many?
25 to 30 people.
Yeah, okay. I can sure that, to me that sounds like it would be a pretty common problem, and quite possibly there's someone watching right now who also faces this issue, and hey, we'd love to hear from you in the comments if you, or I guess if you're having that issue, yeah, let us know.
And other thing is, Taz, is that we couldn't set up signatures on mobile phones, and that became an issue as well. So.
Right, yeah, of course. So when you set up your email signature in Outlook, it works really well in Outlook, but when you send an email from a phone, you don't, that signature's not there, right? You get that that thing that we see all the time, sent from the iPhone, or
That's true.
What's the other one? The sent from the Samsung Galaxy on the Telstra 4G network, which is great promotion for Telstra, but not so good for the organisation, right? So
that's true, Taz. But Taz, since you say that, I still remember the first day at Cloud Complete, and I asked you to mail me the email signature template, and you just smiled and said it's all taken care of in the cloud. So I was pretty amazed by that.
Well, yeah, that's right. Of course, we do things a little bit differently here at Cloud Complete because we do everything in the cloud, which means email signatures too. And of course, that's the point of the video that we're going to talk about today is, I guess the question that we're addressing here is, we live in a cloud world now and everything's done in the cloud. So why are we still using Outlook to set up our signatures locally on the PC when it should be done in the cloud? I mean, email's in the cloud, so
True.
Why aren't the email signatures in the cloud?
Absolutely. Love the concept, Taz. How does it work?
All right, great. Well, I'm glad you asked because I too love the concept, and I could probably sit here, try and explain this to people, but I think what would work better is if I actually go through and show people how it's done.
Great idea, Taz. In fact, we have a webinar planner coming up. Planner webinar coming up next week.
Yes, we do.
Why don't we set up a promotional banner in our email signatures to promote the event with our customers and prospects?
Yep, definitely. Let's do that. So
And Chaz, while you're setting that up, everyone watching this video should come along to the webinar.
That's
we
right.
will be posting a link in the Facebook comments and YouTube as well.
Down there, the link to the Planner webinar. Make sure you sign up.
Absolutely.
And if you know someone who might also benefit from that, be sure to let them know. All right, let's jump in here and have a look.
So, what are the steps in setting up the email signatures, Taz?
Okay, so what we've got here on the screen, and I'll make it a little bit bigger. We're looking at, this is Axiom IT. This is our cloud signature portal, and you'll see we've got three templates defined here.
Right. Okay.
So I'll start with the admin template. Now, just to clarify here, this is operating in the web browser. This is not Outlook.
Ah, right. Okay. And if I were a customer of Cloud Complete, how would that would I be given access to this console, or would you be taking?
Right. So this cloud signature product, it's obviously included in Cloud Complete. That's one of the reasons we're talking about it.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely, you would have access to it. But also, if you wanted Cloud Complete, we can take care of that for you. That's part of the service that we offer.
Sounds awesome.
Now, here's one of the signature. Here's a banner that we've created earlier. So I'm just going to upload that.
Right.
And it looks like the link is there, pointing
Right,
to the
webinar.
actual web page for the webinar.
Yeah.
All right, so all I need to do is make sure that looks okay. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, not bad.
Let's hit OK. That's done. Now I'll also update this one while we're here.
That's pretty simple. You took barely a minute to change all email signatures.
That's right. Once you've got the banner done, it's all very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, now the reason we have 3 different templates is we apply different templates to different employees depending on the role that they've got. So there's a lot of flexibility in the product there, but that's something we can go into more detail at a later time. So for now, that's more or less done. The next thing to do is just send an email and see how it all works. So what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to send an email. I'll just send it to myself just to keep it simple.
As a question, where's the signature? I don't see it here. I don't see any signatures.
Right, yeah, no, that's right, Ganesh. So unlike the traditional email signature setup where it was done in Outlook, the way this product works is we actually don't show the signature at all.
Right, okay.
So the way the email gets sent goes up into the cloud, and the signature program just basically figures out whether or not it needs to apply a signature, puts it at the bottom of the email, and it's there when it gets sent. So you'll see how that works in a second.
One benefit that I can think of when you send while you're sending it is that nobody can then tamper with the signature.
That's right. So given that they can't see the signature, they can't go in and change their position from whatever it might be to CEO or managing director.
Exactly.
And it also ensures that the signature is consistent because they haven't been able to change it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so there is the email now, and as you can see, the template has been applied, and it's all done for me. I don't have to worry, which is nice and handy.
And looks pretty cool.
Yep. Now the other thing too that's worth pointing out here is that a lot of this information it's not all static. So for example, my name, my position, my mobile number, that's going to be different for each person in the business, right? So in order to do that, the way this works, it connects into Office 365.
Right.
And where we obviously have a list of all our staff, and we enter that information into the user profile there.
True.
And then this signature program goes in and pulls that information out, so and then applies it as required for that person. So the templates are somewhat dynamic and can be applied to multiple people. So that's another handy feature. So if I wanted to change my position, I don't change it in the signature. I go into Office 365, update my position, and it then just applies
So
magically.
It's like sort of a single source of truth for contacts.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, which is what you want when you're running a business. You want that consistency and of course a single place to manage your contact information. You don't want to be, if you get a new mobile number, you don't want to have to update it in multiple places.
And this works on mobile phones as well?
Yes, absolutely. So why don't we grab my phone and we'll do a quick example of how that would work. So, okay, so I'm just going to send myself an email here, which you may or may not be able to see, but and again, you'll see there is no signature there,
Right.
and that's coming from my mobile.
So it works on all devices, mobile phones, tablets, webmail.
Yep, that's right. So it doesn't matter what device you send from. You can use webmail, as you said, use an iPhone, use an iPad, really any device that can send email, done, will work.
That is pretty cool. And the great thing, of course, is that everyone on Cloud Complete gets the cloud signatures, which is...
Yeah, that's right. So we include this as part of the Cloud Complete package. So that's part of what we do is we go out and find all these great products that make your life easier, and then we put them in and we help you use them. So yeah, just one of the many benefits of Cloud Complete. As you can see, that email's come through. It's got my full signature on it. There's no sent from the iPhone, which is really good.
Ah, nice. And not Telstra either.
No, that's right. And that, I think, covers our demo for today.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for our video. But before we go, I should mention that for those of you watching the video, we would love to hear from you about other topics you'd like us to cover, or if you have any questions regarding this particular feature, leave them as comments below, and we'll get back to you ASAP.
And don't forget, if you like the video or if you found this useful, make sure you like it and be sure to share it with your friends on social media. Make sure you tell them about us. And obviously check out the website too, cloudcomplete.com.au, and follow us on social media. We've got a YouTube channel, Twitter, LinkedIn, and of course Facebook, and all of those links can be found on the website, so make sure you jump on there, cloudcomplete.com.au. We'll see you guys next time.
See you later.